Doing today? Hopefully everybody's doing great and having some good things happening. So let's get into today's discussion. Today I'm going to talk a little bit. I haven't talked about this a lot, and the reason why I haven't talked about this a lot is because this process, it takes time to accumulate and time to understand and time to comprehend. And this part of your mind is known as your superconscious mind. All right. Hello guys. All right. So look, when I started putting this information out around May, so it's been now what, we're in November, right? And this information is groundbreaking and life-changing information, because now you are witnessing and you are seeing how your life is created by design, by deliberate creation. And the results, hi, how you doing? The results are proven. Now, things in our reality exist in different forms. As you know by now, your universe is primarily, not even primarily, it is a majority just pure energy, vibration, frequency, magnetism. Okay, hello from the UK. Right, guys, look, so let me open up. Look, I have one student, and she's been watching a lot of these videos. Okay, she knows who she is, and she's not new. She just recently won $2 million using these systematic techniques that I put forth in this video through the lottery. And how did she do it? She did it in 5 months, 4 month span, because when I started in June, I created the Facebook page. She shortly became a member, and you know, she's busy. She go away and she comes back, but she really applied these techniques that I'm putting forth in this video. She learned them, she applied them, okay, and she got results, which is what, $2 million. Her desire, she put it in, she implemented it, she felt it, she focused on what she wanted, and of course the system won't fail as long as you use it and put it in and apply it. All right, with that being said, I'm going to talk about your superconscious mind. I don't really get into the superconscious mind, and the reason why, because it is a layered system. Okay, you have to go through steps in order to learn and use your superconscious mind. But I'm just going to talk a little bit about what it is, how you can use it. And the superconscious mind I really put forth when I do the coaching, because when I start with coaching, I start with layers. So to get to the superconscious mind, we have to start from the beginning. So a lot of you guys, a lot of the students that I'm coaching now, you know who you are. This is the part that you will get, and this is the part that you will eventually learn and understand, and this is the part that you will implement, and this is the part that's going to change your life. That's what we're going to get. The end goal of the coaching is to put your mind in the superconscious realm, and I'll show you how to do that in the that's when I coach, I get you guys in. Okay, look, so let's begin. I'm going to talk a little bit about how it works. Okay, so let me give you an example. Let me start off with an analogy. All right, so you have a baby, right? And say you have your kid, your young child, and you're next to your child and you're eating a steak dinner, nice steak, delicious steak, and your child is looking up at you eating that steak, and you could tell by looking in your child's eyes that, hey, she wants, or he or she wants, a piece of the steak. But you know you cannot feed them the steak, because what, they're a baby, they haven't fully developed their teeth. If you give them the steak, they can't digest it, their body's just not ready. That's how your superconscious mind is. It has to go in stages. You just can't jump into it. So I can give you some information now about your superconscious mind, but if you attempt to jump into it, then it won't be effective. So you have to learn. But I've put a lot of information out within these past few months, or 4 or 5 months, and if you can use things from the videos that I've put in line, then maybe you can grasp some of it and you could implement it and jump into your superconscious mind. Okay, for you guys that I coach, this is where you'll get the one-on-one techniques, and I'll show you how we're gonna get in and use your superconscious mind. Okay, so let's talk about the superconscious mind. Okay, first of all, let's begin. Look, The reason why 99% of us struggle to get whatever you want is because you do not know who you really are. Okay? Here's the thing now. You do not know who you really are, because if you know who you really are, then you would never struggle. And who you really are is a co-creator with God, universe, I am. Let me explain to you how it works. See, the thing is this. The problem we have, or the situation we have in life, is this: is that we have a persona of who we think we are. See, that's how things work. It's what you think, or who you think you are. And who you think you are is what? Based on what? People, environment, telling you, hey, this is what you should be, this is who you are. See, when you think you know who you are, then you're lost. Because if you really know who you are or who you were, you would have no issue in manifesting. So the issues come up because we don't think we know, or we truly don't know who we are. So look, when you see this channel, if you come to this channel today and you find this information, look, no coincidence. Universe never does coincidence, okay? Everything is mathematically preciseness and synchronicity, okay? So that's what I'm here. So I'm here to tell you that you are more powerful than you can ever imagine you are. You can create and manifest easily. It's just that you just don't know how to use it. And I'm here to show you how to use it. So I'm going to talk now, what is the superconscious mind? Okay, in order to begin with the superconscious mind, we have to talk about the beginning. And the beginning of reality, the beginning of creation, how things work, theory of relativity, which Albert Einstein put into effect, which basically secures all the laws we use today. Without the theory of relativity, we couldn't have computers, certain things wouldn't work, even satellites, GPS, all those things would not be inoperable, because all those theories are put in as a law of motion. Quantum physics, which by now you guys know that quantum physics runs and controls everything. So let's begin. So quantum physics is the physics of the spiritual. When I say spiritual, just means the non-physical, the smallest elements of matter. And then what we have is quantum mechanics, same thing as quantum physics. And then we have classical mechanics, which is things of the large scale. It's the things that you're experiencing right now, the big things, small things, okay? In order to remember this now, everything always start and begin from the small. It materializes into the large. So everything starts in the quantum world, then it pertains into the physical world, or the material world. Here's something you have to understand now. The creator, or the universe, or I call him the holy I am, God, he gave you so much power you don't even realize it. Let me show you how it is. Did you know that you actually have power over quantum particles? Your mind has dominion to create and materialize anything you ever want in your life. You didn't know that. How does it work, Mark? It works with a thought, a feeling, and emotion. Predominantly the latter two, the feeling and the emotion. Those parts right there, what creates your reality. So the question comes up, okay, Mark, so you say thought, feeling creates my reality. How is that? Can you prove that to me? Can you show me how it works? Yes, I can show you how it works. Because look, universe, frequency, vibration, magnetism, okay? Every individual quantum particle, every atom, they give off a unique frequency. Your thought has frequencies. So everything that you think about and put attention to, but most importantly how you feel, there is a matching part in the universe of that particular frequency. So there's always a matching frequency part to a house, to the money, to the lottery winnings. Even the negative side is out there. But it's all in different formations or jumbled up in big energy packets. So all you have to do is match the frequency that you want. Not what you think, but more importantly, what you feel. Once you can master that, then through the law of attraction, which is a magnetic force of gravity, it will bring it into you and you will experience it as a material reality. Hence, winning a lot of money, $2 million, $10 million, so forth. A house, a car, a mate. This is how it works. So that's just the basic. I don't want to get too complicated, but in essence, that's how it works. Okay? All right. So that's part of it. Now look, then we go into the mind now. Your mind. So your mind, I've always talked about your mind, and I say your mind has three planes, right? We say conscious, subconscious, which is, then we have the psychological filter, which is known as the gatekeeper, the critical faculty, and then we go into subconscious. So by now you guys should all be aware that to eliminate, to get things started, we have to get into what we have to get out: the core belief pattern, the core limiting beliefs. Okay, I like to call them the CLBs, core limiting beliefs. We remove those, and once we remove those, then the floodgates open. Your core limiting belief is like a guy that's standing at the door and won't open the door for you. No matter what you try to do, you're only getting a little bit. He cracks the door for you. Okay, so there's a little crack, so you get some of the stuff coming in. That's why you can have results, but they're not consistent. But if we move that guy from the door and we open that door, guess what? Floodgates come in now. So this all starts with that. So we get those limiting belief removed. That's what I do when I coach, and I start getting you in that. Now we go into the mind. Okay, so now we know conscious, critical faculty, subconscious. Okay, here's something you must realize, guys. Each of those systems, or each of those consciousness that I just described to you, they all have within them their own unique system, or their own unique layers, or their own unique universe. Meaning that within your cells right now, all your cells, they have intelligence. They are communicating right now. Your cells can memorize every sickness or everything that ever happened to you in your life. They have memory. They have intelligence. So if you say to yourself, man, I'm feeling so good, I'm feeling so healthy, your cells are hearing that, and they are reprogramming according to the DNA, and boom, you feel healthy. Ah, man, I feel like I'm getting a cold, something's coming on. Guess what? Your cells hear that, and guess what happens? You usually get a cold, or you get sick. Your cells have intelligence, guys. So each layer of your consciousness, they have intelligence. So we have to go from layer to layer in order to reach what I'm going to talk about, which is your superconscious. So the journey begins with first knowing our conscious mind, then we know our subconscious mind, and then we know how to give the commands to open up your subconscious mind. Okay, so there's the layers. So we have the layers. We have the conscious, we have subconscious, which is a higher self, and we know how it works, so we open them up. So there we go. So we got the baby. The baby starts to crawl, he starts to chew baby food, then he grows some teeth, which he's getting into the subconscious, so now he can eat, now he can walk. Now we're going to the superconscious. Let's talk about what the superconscious is. Okay, so the superconscious part of your mind is the part of your mind that exists right there, is next to God, the universe, the I am. The superconscious part of your mind is the part of your mind that gives instructions to your higher self, which communicates with you, the being, to get what you want. So everything that you're getting right now and you're manifesting in your life, it all comes, the source it comes from is your superconscious, which exists in the non-physical quantum world. So it is out there with God, the universe. And guess what? Because it's out there with God, the universe, guess what? It has unlimited resources and unlimited power to get you what you want. So here's the question now. Mark, how can I use my superconscious? Yes, an answer is yes, you can use your superconscious. But you have to go through the layers like I talked. That's what I do when I coach. I start you up, and then boom, I get you into your superconscious. But let's just jump ahead and I'll show you how it works. So when you get your superconscious mind in line or in command, here's what happens. Manifestation, okay, ideas, they all multiply. They come in at full force now. Manifestations will take a lot quicker now, because now you are in control with the main source. But here's the key, guys. Conscious mind, subconscious mind, superconscious mind, they all exist as one. Think of it as you incorporate a business. They're all one. You could say that the superconscious mind would be the CEO of the company, the subconscious would be the president, and then the conscious would be the vice president, but they all work together in unity. Okay? Let me give you another example to make it easier for you. You're driving a car. You say your subconscious mind right now is the driver, okay? Next to your subconscious mind would be your superconscious mind right here sitting, and in the back seat would be your conscious mind. But they're all in the same car and they're driving. So here's what you do. Subconscious is driving the car. So what you say is that you say, hey, superconscious, can you drive? Subconscious goes in the seat. Superconscious drives the car. If he's driving the car now, boom, you have it. Things will boom, boom, boom. Ideas boom, boom, boom. Because why? Because he knows he's the one that's giving command to your subconscious. But here's the thing though, notice we're still all together in the car. So nobody's being left out. They're all working together. But the superconscious is just the head now. So that's what happens. When you can bring in your superconscious, thing you have to remember, this is the thing about your superconscious, guys. It defies space-time logic. No bounds. Look, when your subconscious or your higher self gives you things, there's somebody behind the scenes giving that information. So when your subconscious mind creates whatever you create, it first gets the information from your superconscious. Superconscious is the link. It communicates with your higher self. They're together, but they can be separate at once. Okay, one of them resides in the physical world or the material world, higher self. The other part resides in the quantum world. But the quantum world, superconscious mind, delivers the information to your higher self. Your higher self then in tunes puts the information to your being, and then you materialize and manifest whatever you desire. Okay? That's your superconscious mind. Now, you can command your superconscious mind and your subconscious. Here's the difference. Throughout this entire process, I'm going to give you a big tip for everybody watching this video. It's going to be a huge tip right here for you to start to manifest things. You can do this right now. Notice that when we started this, Mark always says, ask. You know, ask your higher self. Ask your higher self for this. Ask your higher self for that. And you'll get it, right? We always say ask. Has anybody ever thought about, what about I just command it? Can I just say command it and it does what I want? That's the realm of superconscious. So how does it work? Key point is this, guys. Look, when you ask something, doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get, it's a yes. It could be a no. Look, if you have a kid and your kid comes up to you and says, Mom, Dad, can I go to the movie? They're asking you. There's two answers you could give them, right? Yes, you can. No, you can't. All right? So what I do is this. I take the ask out of the equation. So you can never get a no. You always get a yes. And I put the command in there. Because your mind is there to serve you. The reason we've been using the asking all along is to get your mind primed. To see how your mind works. And when you ask, usually you get. But why would you, now that you know that you can command instead of ask, so you can get 100% whatever you want. So how do you command it? That's the question, right? Because we've been asking. Now you know that asking doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get it. But if you command it, it's a done deal. A command is like an army sergeant. He says to the soldier, okay, you have to go do this. It's a command. Yes, sir, I'll do it. I'm not going to ask you. So you command your visions or your desires, and you command that and using your subconscious mind. Okay? That's the thing now. So what you want to start to do is this. Start to get in the habit of commanding. How do you command? Well, you command by command. You say what you want. You don't ask anymore. You state your intention, and after you state your intention, you want to say these words. After you state your intention, you let it go, and you say, make it so. That's it. Once you say make it so, it now turns from asking into a command. It's those simple words. So when you communicate or open your channel with your higher self, now you want to say, you know, I'm ready to do this, or I want this. And after you say what you want, I'm ready now I'm ready to win $10 million in the lottery. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to do that. After you say your command, boom, make it so. Done deal. Okay, let's move to the superconscious mind now. Same thing works for the superconscious, but works on a different level. After you get through the layers, when we talk about the layers, okay, after we get through the layers. So with my superconscious, I'll give you an example of how I use my superconscious. So a couple weeks ago, I won $10,000 on a scratch off, okay? I already won that money 2 months ago. Okay, I've already won it. So Mark, how you win how you know you won the money 2 months ago and you just got it last week or so? Well, because I know how to give the command to my superconscious. So what I did 2 months ago, I gave a command to my superconscious mind, and the command went something like this. I said, look, I'm now ready to win $10,000 on a scratch off or something better. And I gave my command to my superconscious mind. And one thing with the superconscious mind, once I give a command, you cannot go back and check on it. It's done. It's going to happen. Of course, 2 months later, boom, I got the winning. That's how your superconscious works. Time, it speeds time, it hastens times up. In 2 months, I got that. That's the superconscious. But in order to get to the superconscious level, we have to master our conscious, our subconscious, and then we can do this. Through these videos, a lot of you guys have been doing that. Now, through the coaching, it's more precise and it's more specific because I get one-on-one teachings with you guys and I can show you how to get in and do it. So it's a little different. That's why it's effective when you can have somebody showing you the way and showing. And you can also learn from the videos as well. Just have to watch them a little more and grasp the concepts to get them. But that's how it works. Give an example of your superconscious in command. Here's another example of my superconscious. So I recently thought of a friend, and I don't have his number anymore. And I said to myself, man, I really want to see this guy because I have to ask him some questions. I want to talk to him about a certain project or something going on, right? And I said, man, I don't have his number. So what I did, I went into my superconscious and I said, look, I want to see so-and-so, and I want you to put him at a place and time where I can meet him because it's been 3 months, I don't have his number, and I want to talk to him. Then I started my visuals and I started seeing myself meet him. 2 days ago now, going to supermarket, Florida, Publix. Lo and behold, I'm in there buying some water, and I go to the counter to just buy my regular couple lotto tickets. And who comes over with a $10 bill in his hands and asking the cashier for change? And I heard the voice behind me, and I turned around, boom, it's that friend that I've been searching for. See how it works? That's the power that you have, okay? When you can control the superconscious. Now guys, look, so we have a lot of beginners here. You just can't jump in and say, okay, I'm going into my superconscious. Just like a baby cannot just jump up and walk, or a baby just can't eat the steak. You go through the process, you go through the layers, but you will get there. A lot of these videos I put out can get you there, okay? But when I do the coaching, that's what I specifically get you. Once you get to that level now, you'll do 90, your mind will always do 90% of the work. You'll still get there with your higher self. Of course you will, guys, because the higher self and the superconscious is connected. But if you want a more specific, if you want a more faster, if you want more information, if you want more ideas, if you want a commander, that's where you get into the superconscious mind, okay? Remember, it transcends space and time. It has no limits. It's sitting right there, right in the quantum world with God, the universe, the I am, okay? It's right there. So it can never run out of information. It's going to give you things that you can't even think of, because you have to remember, look, we predominantly use our conscious mind in our daily activity. Remember that now, and it's limited. Look, your subconscious mind processes billions of information per second. When I say information, I'm talking about senses that you aren't aware of. Remember, we talk about electromagnetic spectrum, how light can exist in different waveforms, and you're not even aware of it. So our eyes pick up the visible spectrum. So right now, there's things and senses and things going on right around you you have no idea of, but your subconscious mind does, because it processes billions per second. Our conscious mind, very limited, 2,500, 3,000 thoughts per day, somewhere around that range. See how limited that is? So that's why if you use this part, if you use a conscious mind, you will never achieve your full potential. And a lot of you guys have learned now, as the student that won the $2 million, she already learned, she mastered now that, look, I get the things I want through what? How I feel, and to focus on what I want, and feel happy, and think of it, it will materialize. That's it. Now you know how to do it. So that's how you work from out to in, okay? Superconscious, quantum world, has power, God. Comes in, higher self, you move forward, and you get the things you want. Things will manifest to you at a faster rate, okay? So remember now, you gotta go through the layers. You go up through space, 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 and you get to that level, okay? So guys, the things I put forth I do them in systems. If you can do the things I put forth and you use the system, it will never fail you as long as you put your time in it and you use it and you see the results. They speak for themselves. The guys that are coaching, and you guys that are signing up and putting and are getting coached, and this is what you will expect. This is what you have to look forward to. This is the part of your mind you will get to, and a lot of you have already started the process, and that's good. And continue. You're doing well. Now, guys, of course, as always, you can always reach me. You know, my mhoughton76@gmail.com, and time allowed and I have space, I can always put you in there and get you on to get your mind to where it is. But as always, if I can't get you in, then you can always use the videos, and the videos help a lot. You can learn a lot from the videos as well, as I'm putting out information now for all to learn freely and openly. And this is how you will get the things you want. Okay. The video she watched 100 times is a video 11 minutes long, and it's a video about the lottery. The video, basically, I talk about how to open a channel with your higher self. In the video, I spoke about how I opened a channel. I asked for 4 numbers, and my higher self gave me 4 numbers, and I won 6,000. And that's the video she used, and she watched it, and she got her numbers from that, and she put it into play, and she knew how to visualize, and she felt it, and then over a 4 months or 5 months span, and boom, she won $2 million. So she put the time, she put the effort, and she put the systematic techniques to work, and of course it materialized for her, which is of no surprise, because this is what I've been doing, and I've been getting results, and now you guys are seeing it. Now look, I also want to talk about, remember we talk about the world we live in, the universe, that there's things that you can't see or understand that's going on right now, and part of that is what is known as your angels, or these are guides that are there to assist you on your journey to manifest whatever you desire, whatever you want. Now look, guys, the universe, God, the I am, it knows that we are imperfect. It knows that we can lose focus, and it knows that we can get down, and knows how we lose focus. So what does he do? He helps us by giving us what? Angels to guide you, to keep you going. But if you're not in alignment or in tune, then you cannot pick them up to help you. And here's some signs that angels are with you and helping you. And this is what she used as well to motivate her to win the $2 million. Because she realized that once she started being in focus, then she started to see the signs, the synchronicities, the numbers. And she picked up on those, and she says, wait, these numbers have meanings. So this angel is telling me, hey, don't give up. Keep going, because it knows our rational mind tends to give up and lose focus, and once we give up, we lose focus. We give up on our dreams. So what did she do? She picked up the signs, and the universe says, hey, you're almost there, go. She kept going. Okay, that's what universe puts for you. It puts you these guides to help you, and once you can realize what they are and how to use them, and they're there to help you, you can call upon them to help you. They're sitting right now like this. They're waiting for you to say, hey, I need your help. Show me this way, do that. They'll come and assist you, okay? That's what she did. She picked those up, and she realized that, hey, the synchronicities that I'm seeing right now, the things that are happening right in my life, the numbers that are coming to me, the 3 3s, the 2 2s, oh, these are angels communicating to me saying, hey, this means this. Keep going, don't give up. So what she did, she persists, she played, and 5 months later, boom, she got her manifested in a $2 million win. And it happens another $100,000 in the group. That's how it always happens. Okay, so these are there for you to pick up, but the key is this: you have to be in alignment to get to that level. Okay, you have to be in alignment to get to that level. How you begin, how alignment starts? Alignment always starts with this, guys. Alignment always starts with knowing and removing core beliefs, okay, limiting beliefs. Alignment starts with knowing the conscious part of the mind and the subconscious part of the mind must be in agreement to get what you want. One part of the mind gives the command, the other part of the mind creates. That's alignment. When you have that, boom, you're going to start working. Meditation, all you have to do to get centered and to open a channel with your higher self, you just need to breathe. Okay? You just need to breathe. All you do is you open a channel, you inhale, close your eyes, exhale until you feel relaxed, your channel is open. Okay, that's how you meditate. That's how you get in command and alignment with your desires. Okay, so those are some tips that I want to leave with you, and you can start to use them and implement to start manifesting your desires. So that's how your mind works, guys, and I continue to do it, continue to impart, continue to practice, and continue to persist, because this is how you will get what you desire. The signs are there to help you, to guide you, to bring you in. And now you have an idea, you have a concept, and you're using it, and you'll start to see results. Okay? All right, guys, thank you for watching, and I will continue to put out more informational videos so that you can start to change your life and bring in what you want. Okay? Thank you, guys.